Hello, this is Andre. I'm the owner of an SEO agency, WordPress agency, and everything related to SEO, social media marketing, stuff like that. But mainly, I do SEO. This is my agency, SiteMile.com. If you're interested in SEO services, you can reach me there. And in this video, I'm going to talk more about how I scale content with AI that's SEO ready. What are the tips and tricks? How to make sure that your AI generated blog posts are good for SEO, are good for people, obviously, because the main issue with AI content is that all the content is full of just text without any headings, lots of paragraphs full of text, no actual like useful information, or maybe just informational type of content. So that's the main issue whenever you're just creating content with AI. Unless you do like a very sophisticated prompt, you have like a complete workflow with AI, something that generates the structure of the article, something that generates images, or can download images and attach to a post or something like that. I don't know. I have special prompts, obviously, for each type of content, each type of article, whether it is an article or whether it is a page that you have on your website. I use different prompts for stuff like that. So it's sorry about that. I have multiple screens, and I want to show you some of the stuff. So basically, this is a website that I built. This is purely with AI, and actually, I mean purely by the research I do, how I start an article, how I build the articles. Obviously, after each article, I give it like a quick glance, see how it looks, see how it works, see if the AI didn't screw up or something like that. Basically, whenever I'm creating an article with AI, I like to make sure that AI didn't screw up, because AI hallucinates a lot and might do some mistakes. So yeah, that's the idea. The website is based on WordPress, so it is a domain name that has some backlinks, which is good. Has like decent DR. I think it's like DR9 or something like that, or 20. That doesn't even care that much because DR is a vanity metric. Sorry about that. Let's see. Yeah, it's it's DR9, and I just started doing SEO on this website, and you will see that the traffic has grown. I have the Google Search Console here, so you see that the clicks are growing. Basically, what I did, this is like a test website anyway. So basically, I created the website is based on WordPress. So basically, this can work with any framework, because as you know, SEO is not tied to any framework specifically. So it works with WordPress, it works with Astro, whatever, Next.js. You can use any type of framework. So what I did, in this case, this is based on WordPress. So I basically developed a plugin with the help of Claude. Basically, this plugin lets me generate I can generate an API key that gives access to the website, like I don't know, pull articles, create articles, create images, attach images, do internal linking. So basically this plugin can do anything an admin would do on the website. And based on that API key, so basically this is the API key. Based on the API key, I can give that API key to Claude, and from there I can start my content plan, do the research, write the articles, tell Claude to put in the articles, tell Claude to do the internal linking where it makes sense. Obviously, after creating, also downloading images, because each article has images. These are kind of automated because I'm downloading them from like a free stock images type of service. You can find those online and tell Claude to do that. And then Claude uses the plugin that I made and attaches the images inside the articles where it makes sense. So yeah, this is like a more automated way. Obviously, my Claude is linked to my Claude is also linked to Ahrefs for keyword research, for identifying the best opportunities, for identifying the best ways to create an article, basically matching the intent with the search, and analyzing the SERPs, because in the SERPs you will have different types of articles, and trying to match the intent of the first three ranking articles for that specific keyword or that specific query. Obviously, at some point after gathering the data, I do an export of the Google Search Console data. I give it to Claude. I tell it to analyze if we have cannibalization, or I don't know, if there are posts that are like position 80 and it's not worth to continue on that path anymore. Maybe rewrite the article, see what happens. So yeah, this isn't like fully automated, because you need to do all these checks. You need to do all these manual pruning type of activities. You need to identify where you can do internal linking, because Claude will not do that by itself and in a very good way. I think these are the main things to discuss when automating your blog with AI. I think this method of doing things, obviously it's much more expensive than those services that create automatic blog posts, but it's much more lucrative, because you essentially pay with your time, because you have to go in and do all these manual checks and manual adjusting of each article. But I think this works much better than any type of $99 a month automation software, something like that. Yeah, obviously this can be adjusted for like I don't know, real businesses, because yeah, with more manual work and more like manual ways of keeping things under control. As I said, if you leave AI to do 100% of the work, then that will not work and that will backfire. And but yeah, I think this takes a lot of the work from our shoulders, the raw work, where you would have to research. You would have to go manually through the Google Search Console to identify cannibalization. You would manually go through all the pages and see what worked, what didn't work. Also, this method of scaling and the plugin that I did, or any plugin that you have which works with your CMS, can also identify the missing terms from your page. For example, let's take a random page. So basically what I like to do is to see these types of pages, see the impressions, and see the position. So I'm looking for like pages that do not rank on first page of Google, but more like second page, third page, something like that. So basically, I don't know. This has 257 impressions. It's position 9.1. Yeah. So we will see this page. It has 2000 impressions. Seems that has 12 clicks. Position 13. We take this page. We see it performs okay. So basically I can give Claude the export of this page from Google Search Console, and it can have all these queries. It can look on the page itself and see what's missing from the page, and Google ranks the page for, and just add those paragraphs. Whether it's, I don't know, like answering a question that it's not answered properly in the article, or I don't know, providing some more information or something like that, that Google thinks that the page can rank for, but we don't have that content yet. So Claude is very good at identifying these types of things to add on the page. Otherwise it would take me like, I don't know, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, and Claude can do that in a minute or something like that. So yeah, this is how I automate content on a website. Obviously it involves like have to do some manual work, but this works quite good. Reduces the time that I need to spend on this tedious tasks like research, like identify the cannibalization, identify what works, what doesn't work, identify the positions, identify these types of queries, which if I add, for example, this on the article itself and answer this query, then probably I will rank like on the first page with this kind of query. Yeah, I think that's it. Hopefully this was somewhat revealing. There's no secret in SEO. You just need to put in the work. You need to have all sorts of experiments or micro experiments done every single day with all your sites, and then you see what works, what doesn't work, because nobody knows exactly how Google thinks about the website, about the page on a website, about the page on a website within a context. So you would have to do all sorts of experiments with Google Search Console. Look every day and see what you can adjust, and obviously wait a few days and see the result. Thanks. I hope to see you in the next video. As I said, I do own an SEO agency. If you need SEO services, you can reach out. We can have a call. I can give you a price quote. These are the prices, like ballpark prices. Obviously it depends on your niche, on your type of website, the competitors. So you will have a personalized offer whenever you come to us. So it's SiteMile.com for SEO services. Thanks for watching. Bye bye. Only if I can close this. Thanks. Bye.